Hi, I'm Jen Athan, and today I wanted to talk to you about the GullFoss plugin from Sound Theory. This is essentially an EQ plugin with a difference. The difference being, and I'll read a section from their website, that GullFoss uses Sound Theory's computational auditory perception model to understand which audible elements are competing for your attention. A lot in that. And then it goes on to say that the equalizer is capable of changing its frequency response more than 300 times per second and without introducing audible artifacts and degrading sound quality. So yeah, pretty impressive there. From my understanding of it, I believe it's just analyzing the signal that you're sending to it and making it sound more well-rounded and cohesive, and ultimately more pleasing to listen to. But let's hop into a mix and see how it sounds. So as you can see, GullFoss has some really basic features, although it looks quite complicated. I feel like it looks like an EQ where you could sort of move everything about, but that's really not the case. We only are really worrying about up top here. So according to the manual, recover and tame work by reducing and or increasing the dominant components in the track. So the track I have loaded up here is sort of a cinematic action track really, and what I like to use GullFoss for is sort of just finely tuning it, I think, and just tuning it as in sculpting the sound a little bit more, and that's what this plugin seems to do really well. It just helps the sound feel a bit more well-rounded without doing very much to it. So here's the track with nothing on it. Because there's a lot of like distortion sounds, there's like a piano with a lot of reverb in there, it tends to sound quite muddied. So this plugin, I think just helps to sort of smoothen out a little bit of it. But what I'm going to do is just play around with it in real time so that you can hear what I'm doing, just increase everything up to the maximum to let you hear what it's trying to do and what it's gonna do. So right now I've set everything to 0 and I'm basically just gonna play around with it, set everything to the maximum percentages that they can go to, and just see what it sounds like and have a bit of a play about. So. So according to the manual for this plugin, recover and tame work by reducing and or decreasing the dominant components in the track. And I tend to use recover because I feel like it brightens the sound up a little more. And then moving on to bias, I believe blends the two together, blends recover and tame, kind of mixes them together. And you can also have a positive percentage, which I think goes towards recover, so it's in recover's favor, and if you want like a negative percentage, it's more tame. So I'll just sort of do it like this. And yeah, so you also have these two sliders here that can help sculpt the mix even more. And it gives you a little bit more control of what frequency GullFoss is sort of meddling with. I think, in my opinion, recover tends to open everything up a little bit more. It's the one I sort of go to first, and I think I just like that bright sound. I tend to use recover and brightness together and sort of try and mix the two and find a sort of sweet spot. And for this track, I really feel like it was very muddy to start with, and GullFoss has sort of helped it become a little bit more brighter and opened up that sound a little bit more. So I think it's really great for that. So let's play around with what I think I would do with it and see how it sounds. So I'll just go to the sort of ending track. Let's see. So that is GullFoss by Sound Theory. Overall, this is a really great plugin and does a fantastic job at polishing up your mixes. So if you're looking for something that gives your sound a little bit of a sparkle, I definitely recommend this plugin. I will say Sound Theory kindly gave me this plugin, but all opinions and views are completely my own. And if you would like to try it out, I'll leave a link below, even to find out more. It's really interesting what they're trying to do with it, and I think it's a really fun plugin to explore more of. So thanks for watching.